Thank you so much for being here with me. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. I went out last week for the first time with my truck, and I had a blast. It was awesome. It's crazy I learned so much from it every single day, and one of the best things that was really amazing was how kind people are. We kind of went out to sort of scout a location to see if it was possible to play in like a parking spot and stuff. And everybody that we talked to and asked if it was all right, they were so incredibly kind and and supportive. And so that was one thing I remember kind of not sure if I'd find a good parking spot, whether it be police that say you can't park there or whatever. And I had no problems at all. Everyone was just so kind. So that was I think it was so wonderful to see, just to be around the kindness that was there. I was just completely floored by how everyone was so kind. And the first couple days, I had kind of started setting up my stuff, my gear, kind of near this train, overhead, like metro train tracks, and I was kind of on the rampway to get up, so it was kind of out of the street and everything, but it was, nobody's really walking by there. It was a lot of just, driving traffic. And I settled there because I couldn't find a spot, and close, because I was trying to play close to the Spring Awakening Festival, and so we couldn't find a spot near there. So I just so we set everything up, and then my mom graciously just went out and just scoured for a spot, and she found a spot right at the opening of Spring Awakening. And so we packed all our stuff up and we drove over there, and that's where we met Steve and his daughter Bella, who just let us play in the parking lot. And it was it was what we wanted all along. We wanted to play there, but we knew it was being taken for private parking and stuff like that. And they just could not have been kinder and just let me play there the whole weekend. And so I was just big shout out to them. They made my weekend, just knowing I had a place to play and didn't have to worry about it. So that was really, really special. It was kind of like there's so many things that you think are going to happen, and then all of a sudden these wonderfully unexpected little gems appear, and so that was really cool. So I got to play really close to the entrance, and so then, trying to think, from there was the second day. So each day we kind of had a little special moment. So Steve and Bella, definitely the first day, and the second day, it was crazy because it was really windy, and I've never really played in like weather conditions and stuff like that, and so it was really funny because my laptop, the driver inside of it was kind of, I think, getting a little bit wonky because of the wind, kind of jiggling the laptop and the computer. So at some points, just in the middle of everything, my laptop would like close and everything would stop, or my instruments suddenly would just like go crazy and just not work, or start sounding like static when I play. So it was crazy because it was good to learn kind of a little bit of the weather stuff, and I kind of from that sort of tried to do some more research on how to make stuff a little bit more safe, or just protected, so that in case that happens again, I have a little bit of a fail-safe for it. So that was cool. That was cool to learn, and and it was cool because it didn't really affect anything in the set. It was just it just happens. You keep going, and but that day, the second day, it was really amazing. I got to meet Eddie and Daniel, who are from Detroit, Michigan, and they just came up, and my parents started talking to them, and then all of a sudden my dad wanted a shot with all of us together, and then my mom said, hey, get on the truck and start dancing. And so they both were so kind, and they got up on the truck, and we were all dancing together. And that was probably the highlight of everything, because we were all just, being goofs up there, and they were so amazing to just, share their time with me and just their kindness, and they were talking to me, and it was just so wonderful to kind of have that human connection, because I hadn't really had much interaction with the audience, because most of them, everybody was just kind of walking to get into the festival, so it was kind of just really just flyby sort of thing, and they gave us so much of their time, and it was just a blast. I got to talk to them, and they just could not have been kinder. And so it's awesome. It's so funny, because this week, anytime I start whatever, getting down about anything, I start thinking about us dancing in the truck, or I watch the footage, and it just totally makes my day. So big shout out to Daniel and Eddie. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much. So that was the second day, and then the third day, we had to go to a different spot because the parking lot was closed. So we found a spot kind of like on the other side, the street, where people were directly heading into the entrance. So we were kind of just on a little street corner, and it was fun. It was nice. It was a lot more chill, because there wasn't as much traffic and stuff like that. So or it wasn't as close to the festival, so it wasn't quite as loud. And so that was really fun, just kind of relaxing. And then these two little gems, Tink and Michaela, stopped by, and they came up in the truck, and they started playing with me, and so it was a blast. They played the drums, and we played together and did some songs, and they were just so precious and so kind. It was really, really sweet to be around them. I remember they wanted to know how old I was, and I was like, you guys are going to think I'm, really old, and I didn't want to tell them, because, I don't want to, I'm so much older than them. And it was so cute. I said, I don't want to tell you because you're going to think I'm old. And they're like, oh, no, you're not old. You're not old. So it was so cute. They made me feel like I was part of their team, and very welcoming. And so it was so sweet. It was really lovely to be around kids. I absolutely adore their beautiful spirits. So big shout out to them, Tink and Michaela. Thank you for giving me some of your time and sharing your beautiful hearts with me. And so that's kind of a wrap up of the 3 days. And one of the thing again that's just incredible is my parents came with me every single day. They helped me load up the truck. We drove over there in 2 cars. We parked. My mom found place, always went ahead to make sure we had a spot. And then we unloaded, and we set everything up, and then played, and then put everything back down, and then drove back. And it was really amazing, because I'm so floored by their kindness to me, and just their willingness to be a part of this adventure. And I couldn't do it without them. Truly, I needed them there with me. And it was really cute, because at the end of every song they would clap, and they were the only ones clapping, and it was really special. It was really, really nice and kind, and it was great to have that, and it really made every song really special, because they were just clapping, little fans. And so they just did everything. They just made sure I had everything all together. And I don't think I'll ever be be used to how just wonderfully supportive and kind they are. And so you guys, I love you so much. And so that's it. Today I'm about to head out this weekend, and We're going to Pride Fest, so I'm really excited, and we're hoping to find a spot. We're just going to go there and see if there's a spot to play. Super nervous. I've been getting nervous every day. Every time I go out, I get really nervous before, and then it's just really, really a blast to be there and just be around people. I didn't realize how much I missed performing. I haven't performed in so many years, and I got used to kind of just being inside my studio and writing and stuff like that. And it's just, it's so great to just be moving and just be smiling and seeing people and laughing and having fun. It's just so wonderful. So thank you guys for being on this adventure with me and sharing your time, your support, and it's just such a blast, and I can't wait to see what happens next. And yeah, if you guys follow your dreams, you know, it's I know sometimes, you know, you're not sure if, you know, they're going to happen or what's going to, you know, what will happen in the future. And I know I try to predict things, and it's always kind of a really great surprise of what I never expected. And so, you know, expect beautiful miracles to come your way. They are in your destiny. I know it. And never stop following your heart. And I hope you guys have a beautiful week. And I'm sending you guys so much love and support. Bye.